Yonder reveals Victor's relationship troubles. The man everyone admires, fears, and even respects, is now facing the most devastating surprise of his life. The people he trusts the most, the people who have always been by his side, protecting and supporting him, are slowly turning their backs on him. It all starts when Michael Baldwin, a close friend and longtime ally of Victor, unexpectedly betrays his loyalty and plots to help Jack Abbott, Victor's arch-rival, overthrow him. Michael is a shrewd and sharp lawyer who knows Victor's every move. More than anyone else, he holds many dark secrets that Victor has always tried to keep hidden. Among them are Victor's crimes against Jordan, a past event that Victor has tried to erase from his memory and avoid mentioning. Michael, after years of being close and loyal to Victor, now chooses the path of betrayal. It was no coincidence that Michael made this decision. A deep part of him had been filled with complicated emotions, rebellious feelings suppressed by loyalty. Now, seeing the opportunity, Michael decided to reveal Victor's past to make him pay. Jack has Victor by the throat, and the hidden threat throws Victor's life into chaos. Jack Abbott, a man with great ambition and a desire to seize power from Victor, has prepared carefully for this plan. He realizes that with Michael's support and the secrets Michael holds in his hands, Victor is no longer a solid wall that he cannot overcome. Victor's past contains too many mistakes and shady behavior, and Jordan is one of his biggest weaknesses. Jack immediately plans to use this information to blackmail Victor, forcing him to face difficult choices. With each secret Michael reveals to Jack, Victor's power is further shaken. Jack knew that if he could make Victor lose face in public, even damage the reputation of Newman Enterprises, he would have a chance to defeat Victor in this war. For Jack, this was not just a war for business or money, but a war of honor, an attempt to end Victor's domination and make him pay for all his mistakes. The great shock when Nikki turned her back on Victor. However, what hurt Victor the most was the betrayal of Nikki, the woman he loved deeply and trusted absolutely. Over the years, Victor had sacrificed a lot to bring Nikki happiness. He was willing to do everything to protect and shelter her. But now, Nikki, the woman he loved and protected, also stood by Jack and Michael in their plan to overthrow him. Nikki, after going through many ups and downs with Victor, begins to realize that their love has gradually become estranged, and that Victor's control is gradually suffocating her life. Nikki decides to cooperate with Jack and Michael not only to end Victor's tyranny but also to regain freedom and control over her own life. When she realizes that Nikki has sided with the opposition, Victor feels like a knife has been stabbed in the heart. Nikki's betrayal is not only the biggest emotional shock he has ever experienced, but also a sign of bad things to come for him. Victor faces cruel surprises and a mental breakdown. As Michael, Jack and Nikki join forces against Victor, secrets from his past are gradually exposed. With each passing day, Victor feels the pressure of betrayal, humiliation, and the loss of trust from those he once loved. To protect his reputation and that of Newman Enterprises, Victor must face every detail of his past being exposed to the public. With each secret revealed, Victor's reputation becomes worse in the eyes of everyone. But no one expected that Victor would not easily give up power. Although surrounded from many sides, he remained steadfast in his beliefs. Victor was determined not to let himself fall, even when facing people who were once allies, friends and relatives. He began to deploy backup plans, using every trick to fight back against the attacks from Jack, Michael, and Nikki. Victor believed that as long as he was tough and persistent, he would be able to turn the situation around. The power struggle pushes Victor's life into endless darkness. In the upcoming episodes, the audience will witness a climax confrontation when Victor tries his best to maintain his position. Victor's life is gradually disrupted by betrayal and hatred from those around him. Conflicts, calculations, and revenge are pushing Victor into a life-or-death battle whose consequences he cannot foresee. Will Victor have the strength to overcome this challenge and maintain his empire? Or will he be crushed by secrets from the past and betrayal from those he once loved? Victor's life is entering a new chapter. The Yonder storyline is filled with dramatic jealousy battles between Claire and Summer. Kyle will continue to face new troubles, struggling to cope with family events, especially when his parents, Jack and Diane, are separated. Their marriage is on the brink of collapse, and that hurts Kyle. He hopes that when working with Victor Newman, his father will realize the mistakes in his behavior, especially in treating Diane. However, Kyle never thought that this wish would destroy his own family and marriage. Claire, the nanny of Kyle's son Harrison, is the only person who is always by Kyle's side during this difficult time. Every day, she goes to the Abbott house not only out of responsibility for Harrison but also in the hope of being able to help Kyle and his parents reunite. Claire truly has a lot of affection for Kyle, always willing to listen and share with him. Although her initial feelings were only sympathy and attachment, Claire gradually realized that she was developing deeper feelings for Kyle. She feared that she had fallen too deep into this relationship, when her position was only that of a nanny and a trusted friend. Kyle's ex-lover, Summer, reappeared in his life. Summer had known Kyle since childhood, and their relationship was very deep, with unforgettable memories and emotions. Claire, who had never seen them together as a couple, was completely unaware of the depth of their attachment. When she witnessed Kyle and Summer reunite, Claire was stunned. She suddenly realized that she might not have fully understood the complicated relationship between Kyle and Summer. During a chance meeting, Kyle and Summer had the opportunity to talk to each other. Both of them carried their own burdens, and although time had passed, there was still sincere affection between them. Kyle apologizes to Summer for the pain she has endured and explains that he knows Daniel is not responsible for Heather's death. Summer, feeling sympathy for Kyle, also expresses her pain and regret for blaming his mother. She admits that Kyle does not deserve to suffer for the mistakes of others. Claire faces reality and a dramatic fight ensues. Witnessing Kyle and Summer bonding like before, Claire feels like she is on the outside of the story. Her feelings for Kyle become complicated and painful when she realizes that he and Summer still have a deep relationship. Jealousy and disappointment begin to appear in Claire's mind. She knows that Kyle is a married man, but her heart still cannot leave him. The negative emotions increase as Claire feels left behind, and Summer's appearance may spark a fiery fight between the two women. Meanwhile, Kyle is unaware that his parents, Jack and Diane, may be playing a trick on him. Are Jack and Diane deliberately pretending to be angry and separated so that Kyle can take revenge on Victor? This makes Kyle's situation even more complicated. Not only does he face family conflict, but he is also caught between two women who have special feelings for him. Summer turns to Kyle when she can't rely on chance, a confrontation between old love and new love. When Daniel, Summer's brother, gets into serious trouble, Summer feels worried but can't find comfort from chance, as the two are on opposite sides of the issue. Summer decides to turn to Kyle to confide in him about her worries about her brother. Kyle listens and supports Summer, making her feel comforted in the arms of her ex-partner. Claire, even though she knew she shouldn't interfere, couldn't help but feel heartbroken when she saw Kyle and Summer being so close and sharing with each other. Her heart ached as she realized that perhaps her feelings for Kyle would never work out. The bond that Kyle and Summer shared made Claire gradually realize that her feelings for Kyle were just an illusion. Could this be the beginning of a reunion between Kyle and Summer? The recent closeness between Kyle and Summer gradually reminded them of the reason why they fell in love in the first place. The emotional wounds have now healed, and they both wish to be able to face each other as adults. Every time they meet and talk, the bond between them becomes deeper. For Kyle, love for Summer is something truly sincere, different from any other relationship. Kyle and Summer are now calmer, mature enough to face the difficulties in life and in love. They understand that they've both made mistakes and misunderstandings, but if they give each other another chance, they can rebuild their family together and give Harrison a better life. Is this the beginning of a new journey where Kyle and Summer really decide to hold each other's hands again?